This is the first time I'm gonna do this. I really don't know where to start, but I guess I'm gonna go ahead and read this out, and then we'll try to break it down a little bit as far as what I was thinking when I wrote it. Give people a little bit of an idea, so they don't think it's just a bunch of words on a page, which it basically is. But anyway, uh, Clew EW is spelled EW, CLEW. Uh, is a fastener that was used to carry your books, or think of it like an old school backpack, like a strap with a loop on it. Um, so in that rate, EW and EU, of course, you know what Clue EU is. It's a hint, and yeah. So this is a package with a hint. Clue, clue, and the Q, of course, is the question that the hint is going towards. I've used the phrase JHK a lot. In here, I give you a little bit, as in the J and H are my dichotomies. In other words, my name spelled with a J is pronounced Spanish H, J and H, pretty easy. The dichotomy is people that say Jimmy, people that say Army, ones that know you, ones that don't, people that see who you are, and people that just see the facade, the perception of who you are. And those two different sides of you, what you choose to show, what you choose to keep, the good and the bad, the ugly and the beautiful that everybody has. K, of course, is a reference to Kafka, who would write in K's. In this reference, I'd say K is the reason to be. Questions, introspection, the webs that I weave. Kafka wrote his whole life and never, how should you say, published anything until after he was dead. Like, he didn't do the art for fame or for money. He did it in the pursuit of the art. And so that's what that whole reference is getting to with the JHK thing. If y'all are trying to figure that out, there you go. If no one sees, it doesn't truly matter to me. I don't do this for the gold and bronze you see. Same reference to Kafka there. With fruits of my labor, I'm building future farms. There, it's a play on several things. You got S, future, fruits, farms. You're also working with, writing to coalesce the ideas and to put them out there, just to put them into the wind. I have several other points where I talk about an unconscious consciousness, when something's thought is there. Nobody really has an original thought. All thoughts are kind of shared in this ether that we create. Something along those lines, anyway. Uh, Judge me too quick, mistake me for a heathen, spreading chaos and harm. In other words, people who don't see beyond, they're not getting what you're saying, and they only see a few words or a few phrases here and there that they disagree with vehemently, and without looking to go any further, they're just going to cancel you, cancel culture, so to speak. Yeah, break bread, cool down heads, ice melts for the seedlings. Back to the farms, back to the seedling reference, the words themselves being seedlings, thoughts, ideas being seedlings that grow. That's the whole point of all of this kind of stuff here that we're doing. Carry the cure inside the wind. I keep breathing, recycling, receiving. In other words, it's another thing to the every thought, like every breath, every word that I speak isn't my own. It's somebody else's as well. Some other thought that's been out there, somebody else has felt the same. It's all a connection that doesn't have to be put out in a dictionary form like I'm doing here. But yeah, notice our inheritance, traits exploited for their deceiving. Uh, all of our hang-ups, all of our things that pull us forward from the beginning of time, our will to survival, our food, trying to get ahead one another, everything that we're building. Yeah, all these things are exploited. Lust, sex, love, gambling, greed, nurturing, just trying to, yeah, all of that. Once you see it, you laugh at their feeding. In other words, once you realize all the pull strings that they're doing to get people riled up, once you see how they're doing it and why they're doing it and why they keep bringing up the same phrases, the same things year after year, election cycle after election cycle, you see the ebb and the flow. It's yeah, you just laugh at it. Like, there's nothing you can do to make people see how they're being pulled this way or that way. You just kind of have to watch it and understand it. Internal is external liberation of the meaning. Same exact thought. Once you internalize what you see, you liberate yourself from all the things that you see being used. We create the in between that we believe in. This is a vague reference to not up to all religions, really any kind of motto or thing that you live your life by. How am I going to say this? We create the space in between we believe in, while the space around us is just the pressure to keep creating this fantasy. Somewhere in here, Nietzsche agrees. Nietzsche, of course, wrote the famous thing, God is dead. That was one thing that was taken way out of reference. What he was talking about was that the age of people believing in God is dead. And once the belief in God is dead and that fantasy of a utopian afterlife, of living a life of misery here to get to a happiness beyond. You know what I mean? That kind of conceptual idea, which is basically put into almost every religion, and even beyond that, the spiritual realm now that people talk about. It's the same kind of thing. Once you remove the belief in a God or higher structure from that, it all collapses. And that's what we're seeing now, so to speak. Nietzsche warned about it with nihilism, which is, I believe, where we're at on the scale here at this point as a society. People are more and more getting more nihilistic. Existentialism, of course, is on the other side of that, but yet to see how long it's going to take to get there. But anyway, yeah. First time I've tried something like that, I just wanted to read it out and break it down a little bit because I know I did it really fast, and I can't sing, and it's not very good. But yeah, anyway, there it is.